What's going on with it? What's up with it? Welcome to another live episode of No Cap Live Q&A with KC and Coach P. That is my partner KC. I am Coach P, and we are coming to you live and direct. As it says, No Cap Live. No cap will be given, and it will all be given to you live and direct. Welcome to another live episode. What's up with my partner, man?
Hey man, you know how we do, man. Hold on. How you do that there? Shreveport, Mississippi. How you do that there? Alabama. How you do that there? How you do that
Who that? Who that? That's a good pump. Young nigga still hollering about
Say what? Huh? Nigga, what? Pull that way.
some of the weed, young bleed. Hell of a high.
You can see it in my
See it
eyes.
in my eye.
Fly like the Negroes, we know it right.
I'm feeling in the
Come
dough.
on, man. Come on, man. Welcome to No Cap like we do. Hello.
My favorite part of that song is when you say "give a fuck" on the hook. What's up with
Hey,
my partner, man? What makes you, as always, Casey staying true to form, coming in with a song of his choice. You know what I mean? What makes you choose
hey,
that one today?
you know what, man? I felt like it today. P. I felt like I took us back to our old school dances. The old school dances. You remember the old school dances when that shit had come on? Say,
Yeah,
huh?
for sure.
Yeah, come on. Hey,
What?
come on.
And
Hey,
everybody go crazy.
Master P had that shit jumping for a minute, man. Nigga couldn't fuck with No Limit. For a minute, No
Yeah,
Limit was going crazy.
that definitely was a party starter. There was a couple back then that's party starters. People go through their eras of party starters. Now we talking about starting a party in a hood party. We talking about at a school party and at a sideshow, and everything in between in the club. You know what I mean? So in certain songs, that was one of them. That was definitely one. Um, I can name a few that was definitely party starters in different eras. It's crazy now to think about certain songs that's probably party starters. You know what I mean, in the clubs and whatnot. But that one right there, Master P and Young Bleed, was definitely one. It don't matter if you was at a
Here go
sideshow,
another one right here.
school. Oh, that was a yeah for sure. That definitely was.
That
That
was one
definitely
right
was.
there. Yeah.
That definitely was. Yeah,
That
it
was one
definitely
right
was.
there. But
There was a lot of party starters, and then there was a lot of regional party starters depending on where you're from. But yeah, I, I, I wonder what's a party starter right now. That's a for sure party starter in this era. That would be an interesting thing to do. Go through the eras of what was like during those time frames. What was when that came on? Everybody, it don't matter if everybody was just chilling and cooling. That thing come on, everybody. Hey,
what is a party starter right now? Is it something about little baby? Maybe
I
young
mean,
boy.
maybe.
Uh,
I don't know, but I would say, like being in a club, I would think
future.
that it would be club. I would say it would be club. So I would say you probably thinking about like a Megan Thee Stallion or
Nigga ain't gonna be in there bopping to no Megan Thee Stallion though.
this what I'm saying though. Eras. So what era are we in? We in an era of where the gangsters and the players is is in control of what's hot and what's not, or is we in the area of what women is saying is what hot? Because the dude go, how the saying go.
Yeah, a nigga
They
gonna
gonna
bop
follow
what
the
the women
women.
like. But if I be goddamn fool, if I see a nigga turn up to some Megan Thee Stallion in the goddamn club,
But he not turning up to the Megan Thee Stallion. He turn up to the women that's responding to it. You feel what I'm saying? Play that shit, because watch how they get down. And here goes some more of this. You feel
come
what I'm
on,
saying?
come
So
on.
I don't know what y'all let me know. What's the party starters of today's era? And it's still probably regional, but you know what I mean? That was what you just came on with was definitely one of them, bro.
I'm still now you got me thinking like what is but I don't listen to a whole lot of rap music, the new rap music to even say I know what's new. out here right now. Maybe YFN Lucci, maybe Young Thug.
Nah, nah. I'm not saying that they don't, but no. You see, you. I guarantee you, in the clubs, it's search.
You say Lotto, Lotto.
it's like sexy red. What's baby from Memphis, Glorilla.
Yeah. Glorilla.
You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. And
I
then
mean,
it's
because the women is kind of dominating right now.
I'm talking about specifically for like club type shit in the
Yeah,
club. The shit that's go when they come on the club and the women go respond. The dudes is just there to knock something. So they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, play that shit.
I I like Lotto though. Lotto be out there doing her thing. I don't listen to her music, but I like the way she be moving her little ass around. I like Megan Thee Stallion too. Megan big tall ass. Sexy Red.
Uh, uh,
Hey, Sexy Red. I mean, they like her music. She could have took the Sexy Red off of there though. You feel me? She could have changed her whole name, but I ain't gonna talk about her. But she
she
ain't my
could
cup. She ain't my cup of tea. But you know
have.
what? You know what? Oh, that was a good question. Watch this, P. You know, she ain't really hella cute, but sexy don't necessarily mean cute.
That's for sure, for sure.
Sexy don't mean cute. She can do some shit that'll make you
Don't
be
even
like,
mean pretty. That was
yeah,
sexy.
yeah. Like, man, I'm finna take your ass just because. Cause
Yeah,
niggas done did that
exactly.
too. Some just because.
Women, women can stand sexy.
You said
How
they
they
can do what?
stand, like women can stand a certain way. You be like, oh, that shit
Yeah,
sexy. How her
yeah,
little hip how she stand. They can sit a certain way and put their
yeah.
foot a certain way and look. You know what I'm saying? So
It's certain shit like they hands can be sexy. Like, bitch, you got some. Let me not call
yeah,
it. You know,
that's what I'm
you got
saying.
some nice ass hands. Like, you ever get somebody and they just hella soft? Like, damn, why
Yeah,
you feel like a damn pillow? You
yeah.
feel like, come on, little
So,
cute ass. You know, but
so
then
so sexy red is sexy for whatever reason she's sexy.
I, hey, like I said, ain't my cup of tea. I like Lipton's. That's like green tea. It ain't for me. But I don't want the diet tea. You know what I'm saying? You know, she cool though. But
The flat tummy tea. What's the
what you think
the
about
shit?
what's my other one? Summer Walker. Some people don't like Summer
Detox,
Walker.
detox
Yeah,
tea.
that detox tea. That's the kind of sexy red she is. She that sexy detox tea. If your stomach wanna hurt. But I'm pretty sure if she approached the nigga like, oh, you was talking shit, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be like, I said what I said, but she gonna do something that's sexy. And I'm gonna be like,
Oh,
I'm finna take you down through there, but just because, you
yeah,
know,
yeah. That
then you be
sexy shit
looking at
you
it
did.
and her
Yeah.
lips be looking hella chapped and shit. You be like, I don't even know why I just fucked this bitch. But I just did it. And I'm gonna brag about it because guess what? It's sexy red. And then I'm gonna tell everybody, you know, I was seeing sexy last night, huh? Who's sexy? Red. You wasn't for yeah, yes I was. She had that little red wig on too. I pulled a couple strands out this motherfucker and brought it to proof. Hey, how was your
Yeah.
week, bro? How everything been going with you?
Oh man, it's been extremely busy and mm, a lot. Been a whole lot. Been a whole lot. Business wise and just boy, it's been a lot, boy. You know, it's not easy being a boss.
Come on,
It's not easy being the boss.
come on,
It's not easy being a provider.
come on,
It's not easy being a go getter.
come on,
It's not easy being a head honcho. It's
come on,
not easy being an entrepreneur, a
come on,
forward thinker. It's
come
not
on,
easy being an individual that has aspirations and actually is willing to put the work out, put the work in to achieve those aspirations. Not just thoughts, but actually putting the work in to achieve and put those thoughts into action. So, you know, yeah, it ain't been easy,
come
but
on,
it's been well worth it.
come on. Listen,
'Cause it will be worth it in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
what's the I was gonna ask you this too, and I've been waiting to ask you this all day, so I'm gonna say it. What's the root word? The root word of testimony.
Test. Being tested.
Man, I've been tested. And just by the way you was just talking, sound like you've been tested.
For sure.
It sounds like you've been tested because the way
but
I've been tested,
but
come
but
on, come on,
but I'm
come
here for
on,
the motherfucker.
come on, come
You
on,
hear you?
come
Yeah,
on,
I've been tested, but motherfucker,
come on,
you hear you?
come on. Because guess what? Ain't no testimonies without the test. Ain't no
Yeah,
testimonies without the test. And when I tell you something, but I thought you was gonna say you were doing good, nigga. You sounded like me. And when I seen your eyes do this, I said, yeah, he had one of them weeks just like me. Cause
yeah.
everything been going wrong. I got humbled this week. Last week, I got humbled. I got humbled that I didn't even know I was going to get humbled to. Um, Everything that you just said was actual and factual and
Mm.
dead center in the middle of a bullseye. It's not easy. It's not easy being none of those things you just said. In fact,
Mhm,
it's downright damn stressful, overwhelming, and can
mhm.
goddamn break you if you're not strong enough and mentally prepared for it. You got to damn near train the brain
For sure.
just to get through the shit sometimes because
For sure.
but I got humbled this week. I got humbled last week. I got humbled last week. One thing about me is I don't like to ask nobody for help. I
Mhm.
can't stand asking them. Do you ask people for help? Most of the time people come to you for help, right?
Yeah, most of the time, and the help comes if I ask somebody for help. It's in different ways, but I'll talk about that after you go.
So for me, I don't like to ask people for help. You know what I'm saying? And I can kind of agree with where you just said. It's going to be in a different way. But for me, I do everything by myself. I'm gonna try to get it by myself, and if I can't to the very last part, then I'll maybe act. But even then, it's going to be hard for me to do that. But this last week, man, this shit took me through so much. I'm gonna use a big ass word, rigmarole. I don't even know
Mm-hmm.
if that's really that big of a word, but I used it. It took me through so much fucking turbulence that I
Mm-hmm.
had to ask for help, and and
Mm-hmm.
the help came in ways that I needed it, and at the times that I needed it, and when God start putting blessings on you, when God start putting blessings on you, He put a blessing on me because my truck had went down, but it went down on the side of town that it wasn't that I should nigga don't need to be broke down on that side of town.
Yeah.
And my homeboy just this how God will work, bro. Right where that truck broke down, my homeboy stayed 5 minutes away from there. I'm
Mm-hmm.
always around there, but I'm never right there. I never sit long enough. Man, my
Mm-hmm.
homeboy came and helped me out, and then my other homeboy helped me out, and I still needed help. And
Mm-hmm.
then people just start helping me. And when they started helping me, I'm like, damn, I don't know how to take this help, but I need it. And it made me feel so bad
Mm-hmm.
receiving the help. Cause I'm like, fuck, now I'm out here begging. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Even though to them they like, nigga, you not begging. But to me, I'm begging. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I need you. But that's my own shit. But that's why I mean I got humbled because it don't make you weak when you gotta ask for help. Sometimes that's a sign of strength to ask for help and be able to take it. I don't know if I actually believe that or not, but I'm going to say it so that I can gas myself up, just so I can accept it, so I can
So you just
accept it.
start. So you start accepting help.
Right, right, because I'm bad at not accepting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't take it, and I didn't take the shit, but I took it this time because I needed it, and I was getting lectures from people, but
Yeah.
I got two lectures,
Mm-hmm.
but at the fucking the one came from my little brother at the most it came right at the right time. He called me and just started talking to me, and what he started talking about, normally I listen to him and they'd be like, I'll let it go in one ear and kind of out the other, or kind of filter what I'm gonna keep, and
Mm-hmm.
but the message that he delivered, it was what I needed to hear at that moment. So then it made me say, hey, don't shoot the messenger. God to send the message through whoever he wanted to send it through. You just got to be able to receive it. And that was my uh humble moment to know that, hey, it's okay, nigga. It's okay to ask
Mm-hmm.
for help sometimes, even though I don't want to. It's okay to do it and not feel like you're begging or something. To me, I felt like a beggar, but maybe that's just some internal shit. I don't know. But what you got, Pete? Tell me your moment.
I don't know if it was one moment. One moment might have been, you know, um, it was so all at once. You know what I mean? We had a conversation before. We had a conversation before. You said,
You know
if
somebody that
God,
go to LIU?
yeah, that's one of the moments. It doesn't mean overwhelmed doesn't mean that it's bad things. Overwhelmed could be things that you've wanted, prayed for, positioned yourself for, being presented, and when it's presented, accomplishing the task of actually taking that thing or making that thing happen could be a challenge. So here it is. Here's the thing that you wanted. Here's the thing that you prayed for. You asked me months ago, you said, if God gave you everything that you prayed
Come on,
for right now, would you be ready to receive?
come on.
So my son been training for like 2 years straight. He went to De La Salle top school. Pandemic come, he don't get recruited out of high school. He been working nonstop to get an offer to go to a school like many people outside of me, because they'll say you're his dad, you're biased, believe he should have been a D1 athlete a long time ago. He
Mm,
is he he is what he is, regardless of the title, right? And nobody so but the pandemic happened. He didn't get to have a football season, so he didn't get recruited out of high school. And it's been an uphill battle since then, all kind of shit. But about 4 weeks ago, we go to a camp in New York that he got invited to, and then the coaches hit like, "Hey, come to school here." You know what I'm talking about? And so he get accepted to go to the school, but out the gate, oh, you know, it's like, oh, that's my son right there.
oh, that's your son. I was sitting up here
Yeah,
looking
that's
like
my son right
who
there.
was
You
Money
know somebody that
Man.
go to LIU, look at the chat, dude. Oh, that's my son right there. He, young money man. What's up with you,
I seen you
money?
on Instagram too. Congratulations on you getting in there too. I seen that.
Yeah. So that right there, the LIU, that's my son. I wasn't even paying attention.
I
That's
seen
my
it.
son saying, look at your chat, dude. Yeah, so I got that hanging up, LIU right there. Yeah, I know somebody that go to LIU. The story I was just telling my son. Um, so he moved to New York. He's going to Long Island
Ah,
University in New
come
York, a
on,
Division I school, playing
come
running
on,
back out there,
come
and
on,
it's well overdue. As the
come
story
on,
I was just telling, he's there now. You know what I mean? And it's a big step. It's something that we've been working. You know, my son, he when he was putting the work in, he never he never wavered. You know what I mean?
come
Like
on,
it don't matter like what the gap of time was. He knew who he was and where he was going, and what he always knew. It didn't matter what it looked like up front and what nobody else might have said or what opportunities didn't come. He always knew. You know what I mean? And he never stopped working. Like he never sat back and was like, man, or felt down or nothing. He got up every day and trained,
come on,
day in and day out. Opportunity come, he killed a camp. Camp, he murdered a camp. The camp is nothing, and now he's there. You know what I mean? Well, the camp was everything because it was the opportunity for him to showcase himself, and now
right,
he's there. When it happens, though, it's very short notice, is what I'm getting to. So this is a beautiful blessing wrapped up in a challenge.
right.
Here's what you asked for, right? But now we got to get him out there because the camp started on the Whoop, and they only gave us a couple weeks. Oh shit! So we got to move him down. Ooh, that's a challenge. At the same time that my son gets accepted for something that we've been praying for and working for and doing this thing, I've been for 13 years been working towards having a very big facility, grand facility of my own. I've been appreciative of every facility I have, but I always had a vision of the type of facility I want. At the same time, I get approved for a big ass facility.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Exactly what I want. Oh shit, this is it right here. Now these things are happening at the exact same damn time,
Come on.
right? Now there's one person though in the human form that has to do the work to pull all these things together, and it just so happens that that person is me.
Come on.
So when you ask, how's it been going? You can have everything presented to you, but it doesn't mean that just because it's there, that it's not going to be challenging to actually make it happen. The door is right there, but it may not be all the way open. It might be cracked open. And you got to make sure that you understand what your job is and be willing to do the work. They say, faith without work is dead. You got to have the faith, but be willing to do the work to go get it. So, long story short, these two opportunities that we've been and my family working towards and building towards, blood, sweat, and tears for years, both came at the exact same time. But now it's time to do the work to make those things
Come on.
happen. So we
Come on.
built for it, though. You understand? I'm built for it. My young king, he built for it. And so we go forward no matter what challenges come because it's already been approved. Here go the opportunity.
Come on.
But then the challenges go try to come and try to make you think, nah, man, you gotta be willing to do the work. So yeah, it's been some challenges, but we see the finish line. And so those challenges is just hurdles that make the story even better.
So your karma. This what I was telling one of my buddies today. People don't like to. People always think about karma in a negative sense. Oh, you fucked me over. It's gonna come back wrong. People don't think
There you
about
go.
karma
Yeah,
in the good
yeah,
in the good sense. When you put out good, you know what I'm saying. When you put that out there, that and you
yeah.
give that it
No,
comes back to
no,
you. That it comes back to you. And man, ain't God crazy? Ain't God amazing? Watch this. Me and you both had a testimony. We both had some
yeah,
tests.
yeah,
This last week we had tests, so that
yeah,
today we can come and give testimonies on how even when you can ask for what you want, you can ask for what you want, you can pray for it. God don't give it to you right when you want it, but He's giving it to you. See, you've been approved for everything. God said, your karma, your blessings, what you put into the world, ain't He ain't just giving it back to you. He gonna give it back to you tenfold. He gonna give it to your son. He gonna give it to
hmm
you. He gonna give it to your wife. He gonna give it to your family. He gonna give it to you in abundance. And that was the blessing. For me, he said, Casey, I need you to stop being so. I want to say, I don't want to use the word independent but I'm gonna say stubborn. A stubborn independent. You know what I'm saying? And it made me say, let your guard down, son. You know what I'm saying? Let it down some. It's okay. It's okay that we. Here's the thing: we don't have to carry it all by ourselves. See, you just got a new blessing, and you kind of went past that. You just got approved for a bigger building. Hello, you feel me? Hello, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of zoomed past that because your son overtook that. You know what I'm saying? Because the
yeah,
bigger blessings was that your son. Come on,
that is it. Yeah, for sure.
come on,
Without a
your
doubt.
son didn't come. Kai, we see you out there, boy. Come on,
Yeah,
I see you on there. I
yeah,
seen y'all. Come on, come
yeah,
on. Hey, now go out there and do what you got to do. Go do your job,
for sure.
so you can go to the next level. Because
For sure.
when God opened up one door, He didn't stop opening up doors. He didn't
hmm
stop opening up doors. There's some more doors opening. You just got to go get to them. And when you
hmm
get to them, kick them into and go to the next one.
Right.
Because that's what we do. But congratulations to that. But that's your that's blessings on top of blessings. But that's your karma being paid back, your good karma being paid back.
hmm
That's your good karma being paid back. And I've seen good karma coming back to me. And that is speaking to the characters. That's having faith over fear. And I was fearful. I was fearful this last week. I was scared as I don't know what. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm still operating at a you know what I'm saying? It ain't all the way like, man, I feel hella good. But I've seen how he works on so many occasions. And just to hear your testimony right there by itself was like, damn, shit, I just got hella happy for you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like this nigga just black.
But but to what you were saying, it caused me to have to ask for help.
Come on. Mm.
So you understand? That's the
Mm-hmm.
challenge. what I'm talking about, right? These
Mm.
blessings are huge and big and everything, right? But because they came at the exact same moment, at the exact same time, me say, I'm hearing you. He was talking to you.
Uh-huh.
When they come at that time, it forced me, the person who always figures it out, I had to figure out how to get the help I needed to make the things happen. Right.
Mm.
So when I said asking for help, it's like it's different than just like there's different ways of getting help. First and foremost is knowing who to get help and how to position those individuals to deliver what you need
Come on.
and being able to cipher through what is really the help you're looking for and what's not and then being able to utilize it for the help that it is. You know what I mean? And so, because both of these very big monumental things happen at the exact same damn time, one man army
Come on.
had to find me some soldiers to pull in. But the
Come on.
good thing is, I found out who some soldiers
Come
around me.
on. Come on.
You know
Come
what I
on.
mean? I
Come
found
on.
out who some soldiers around me
Come on.
and some unexpected soldiers that's always
Come
been
on.
there.
Come on.
And and the individuals that did show up as some soldiers, it was almost effortless.
Hello.
It was like it wasn't like a tall task or a tall ask for them.
Come on.
You know what I mean? But again, like you said, my karma and my names was so good that the individual will say, "Hey, what you need? What? It's good.
Mm.
You want me? Can I? You need me to what? Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? So, um, me getting, us getting, and people getting sometimes those very big things that they've been praying for, but not just praying for, working for, putting the work in for. Sometimes you may have positioned yourself to feel like you're doing everything on your own because that's what it takes. But then that whole time there's been individuals that have been there that when the time comes, you'll be surprised who was already in your circle that's a soldier for you that
Come
you
on.
just never you didn't have to call upon, but now that it's time to call upon them, the soldiers will show up for you because you've been a soldier the whole time and they can see that. You know what I
Come
mean?
on.
And
Come on.
so yeah. So it didn't come without me having to ask for help, similar to your situation.
Man, listen, I'm talking about when these folks came through, people that you don't even think,
Yeah,
Like, you can have homeboys and shit from years back.
yeah.
People from years back, and you say, I know they got my back. But
First ones to
every
say no, or the first
right.
ones not to be available,
Or
or the first ones not to.
they make you feel like it's gonna come with something. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Make you gonna feel like it's gonna come with something. And for me, I always feel like it's gonna come with something. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So it's hard to accept help when you feel like it's always gonna come with something. Man,
Yeah.
if I let this fool do this for me, they probably gonna try to get this. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even want to open the door. But these folks came through, bruh, in ways, P, I can't even tell you, bruh. Like,
Yeah.
like
I get it. I
when
get it. Same shit.
God start opening that door for you, see
I
this
get
the
it.
beauty
Same
of
shit.
God, cause God don't just put you in a situation and say I'm gonna drop you here. The soldiers that you didn't even know, cause God will put people in your life. God will put the right people around you at the right time, at the right moment to do the right thing when you need them to do it. And He showed you. He showed me. He showed
Yeah.
me. That was my
Mm-hmm.
testimony this week. Like, man, listen, it is okay to get help. And I go back to this boat, and somebody asked me how I be feeling. I tell them sometimes, P, a lot of times I feel like I'm in the middle of the ocean, just trying to keep my head out the water. And I always go back
Yeah.
to this story now where that man was in the water in the ocean drowning, and the boat kept on coming by and asking, "Hey, do you want me? You want to get in?" He said, "Nah, God got me," and they left.
Yeah.
And then another boat came and he said, "You want to get in?" He said, "Nah, God got me," and they left. Then the big ass
Yeah.
boat came and he said, "Get in." And they said, "Nah, God got me." Then the man drowned. And then he got up there and he talked to God. He said, "Damn, God, why you didn't come get me?" God said, "Nigga, I sent you 3 boats." We
What
got
else
to
you
know
want
when
me
to
to do?
right. We got to know when to take the help and stop letting our
I'm gonna
pride.
take
So
the help. Yeah.
that's an ego pride thing. That's that for me. I can't say for you. For me, That's my ego. That's my pride. My pride won't let me. It hinders me. My pride hinders me because it won't allow me to be grateful enough. I can be grateful to God. I can be grateful to myself. I don't even give myself grace. I don't even know if you do that. I don't give myself grace. If I mess up, it's like, damn, I fucked up. Now I'm gonna beat myself up because I can't stop thinking about what I just did. And now I don't need nobody help me. I need to fix what I just did. But at the same time, I'm judging what you're doing. But at the same
Yeah,
time, I'm still trying to fix what I'm doing, trying to fix what you're doing. Still ain't giving myself enough time to fix what I'm doing and accept the fact that I'm only one person trying to do everything. And this week, it made me say, I hear you, God. I'm gonna sit my ass back and I went and worked out for 3 hours today to burn some of this shit. I ain't been in the gym in 10 days just because of the
yeah,
shit that I was going through. But
yeah. I don't think it's. I don't think pride is definitely something that could be a factor in being challenged with help. You know, being receiving help being a challenging thing. Pride is probably one of those things that's considerably at the top. Um, definitely, for me, it was. It's not necessarily um, pride. Maybe there was some underlining there. I don't know, but it was for me. It was something a little different. It was necessity of making it happen
mm,
against all odds. Like I feel at times it's a necessity for me to make these things happen against all odds because I can't depend on no one else to make it happen because it'll fall through,
mm,
right? And so I I look at it. We play chess, right?
right.
And that helps me when I'm faced with these types of things. I'll be like, all right, let me start playing chess right now. I'm gonna make this move for this move and this move, and that's how I get through it. Sometimes it makes me uh, lose respect for individuals who don't work like me.
Come on.
Sometimes it makes me look at people a certain way, right? But still, I wouldn't call it pride. It's just the fact that I know I'm willing to do what it takes and not be defeated and not make excuses.
Mm,
You know what I mean? And I really don't, I really don't give a fuck about the people that present themselves as challenges either. I
mm,
really don't give a fuck with what it takes to deal with people or deal with like the circumstances that are man made. You feel what I'm
mm,
saying? Like
right.
it can be irritating, it can be overwhelming at times. It could be these things, but I still feel like, man, that shit is a hurdle, but it ain't a. You know what I mean? So I don't really call it pride, but I think it's just like my nature of like I can make this happen. You know what I mean? And so
Right.
I do my absolute, I give my absolute greatest effort to make it happen. And some people say, you know, oh, you're working too hard. In my mind, they not working hard enough.
I be feeling like I ain't working hard enough sometimes. Shit.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
And it might be some truth. Sometimes I may need to take a step back, but this is what got me this far, this mindset. So I would only change it for the better, not just for somebody's judgment.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I mean?
ever do you ever step outside of yourself and look at the thing and look at the things that you accomplished and say, damn, I hit all these milestones. Look at where you know what I'm saying? Do you ever step back and look and say, I did that. I did all that shit. Do you ever do that? Like for me, I you want to celebrate it. I want to celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to acknowledge all the little accomplishments that I maybe didn't hit. You know, other people would say, "Man, you look at you from back then. You changed. You a different person than
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
old
yeah.
person." Yeah, but to me, it's like I'm still the same me. I'm just I, it's things I got to do. It's things I got to take care of, and it's never a time to really sit back and to me anyway, where you can sit back and say, "Yeah, I did this. I did this. I did this." Like you can you know you did it, But
Yeah.
to really sit there and say, it's like, nah, because as hard as you work to get it, you got to work even harder to keep it.
Keep it. Yeah. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So what people don't understand is like, why are you stressing out? Because you know how hard it is to maintain,
Yeah.
to run a business for one. Like people think you just run the business, you just out here making money. No, it's hella paperwork that go behind this shit, the licenses, the whatever, the contract, everything that you got to do. That shit don't stop. And if it's that shit, you know what I'm saying, it don't stop. So even if you not doing nothing today, if P don't get out there and do nothing today, that don't mean the
Mhm.
bill stopped.
Yeah.
That don't
No.
mean the shit stopped, nigga. That shit still got to go on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
For sure.
saying? And they gonna want their money, rain, sleet, snow.
Yeah.
They want it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's for me. I never do it. Do you do it? Have you ever got a chance to sit back and?
As you were saying, I was thinking of something. Sometimes it might be hard to do that because what it takes to get to where you wanted to go and the things that you achieve, you might have moved yourself out the way. Most of it, you might have been doing it like if you're a good father,
Mhm.
good parent, you might have been putting people ahead of you, ahead of yourself, being selfless. And so it's hard to recognize for yourself what you've done for yourself because a lot of it might have been driven to doing for somebody else, being a
Mm.
provider. My mom was over here about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and it was right in the midst of all this. And my mom was like, "Oh, you didn't go over there to the whoop? You're not going to the whoop?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm going in the house to go to work."
Mm.
And my mom said, she rolled down the window and she said, "Well, a provider gonna do what a provider do now." That's her thing. She say now, right? And so, you know, if you've been a provider and that's the role that you have taken on, being a provider for yourself, of course, but others. You know, I was 22, right, when I had my son. Or well, I was 21, but I turned 22. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I remember the moment I was like, I'm talking to him. You know, he's we at Highland Hospital, same place I was born. So I'm like, he, this, he's never going to like want. You feel what I'm saying? Like this, he made me better because I what I wanted to give to him. So I had to be better. I had to be better. I had to learn to provide because I had to make sure that he was good. It didn't really, whatever I was accustomed to struggling with, I wasn't going to put it on him,
Mm.
right? Whatever I was okay with not having, whatever lifestyle I was okay with accepting at the moment, that all changed when now I gotta be this provider. That's
Right.
the moment it changed, and changes just kept coming time after time after time. So when you say, like, when you look back, it might be difficult to do that sometimes because your your whole reasoning could be that you were providing and not just for yourself. So to look back and see what you've done for yourself may be difficult because it wasn't just for you. Now, as you get the opportunities to start doing just for you,
Mm.
that's when you can really start to enjoy the things that are really just for you. So I would say, there has to be those moments, and I'm learning this. I'm learning this everything like recent, very recent times. Like you have to have those moments where you are. You got to be okay with doing just for you because how much you are willing to do as a provider and for others. You know what I
You
mean?
know.
So
You know one thing that I struggle with, like because everything you just said, I'm telling you, I thought you supply for you get the kids, you covered it with the hat and the apron. But what you just said, like for my youngest son, my oldest son, like everything was about him already. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I knew I was gonna do everything within my power to make sure that he didn't want for nothing. And I did good with that. You know what I'm saying? Until you know, I caught my situation. And even
mhm,
when I came back, I still did good with that. But my
mhm,
youngest son, My youngest
Mhm.
son never seen the version of me that my oldest son seen.
Mhm.
So for my youngest son, I never wanted him to see that version of me. You know what I'm saying? So for him, only thing that he knows is his father who gets up and goes and make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
His father that's a business owner. His father that's a motivational speaker. His father that influences. His father that helps. This is what he knows because that's the person I wanted to be for him. Not because hey, it was for me that I knew that. Hey, I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to help people. Like that wasn't my fucking thoughts. I
Yeah.
grew up seeing dope boys with fancy cars and big pockets of money. I wanted to be
Yeah.
that, but I didn't want my son. But I didn't want my son to see that. So for
Yeah.
him, he came and I swear on everything. I don't even think. I think he don't look nothing like his mom. I don't even think that. I think God personally
Man, that boy,
handpicked him,
yeah, for sure. No, exactly
handpicked
like
him,
you said.
and put him in there, and said, "Here,
Yeah.
you carry him." But
Yeah.
it's for him. I think when God decided to save my life, I think when God decided to save my life, He put it in the form of my son, my youngest son, because my
Mhm.
youngest son came and everything about me wanted to be the best version of me that I could be.
Mhm.
So when I start pushing forward, you know what I'm saying, with life and start looking at things differently, I didn't want him to, I don't want my kids to be trying to drill people and hear drill music and think that this is the wave. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them
Mhm.
to have to go sit in nobody's box,
Mhm.
the steel box or the wooden box. I don't want to have to bury none of my kids because they want to follow some or they see me doing this. I don't want that for them. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't really sit back and look back. So just like you said, I push myself out the way because I make sure that they see the best version of
Indeed.
a father. Even if we did see like we a father in our community, that
Mhm.
nigga was a dope dealer. We ain't see too many people out there just really working good ass jobs.
Shout out Big Jim.
I don't
Shout
know
out
Big
Big
Jim,
Jim.
but Big
Yes,
Jim
you
was
do.
happening.
Antoine Rollins' dad,
Oh,
Jimmy Rollins' dad, Big Jim. Shout out Big Jim. Big Jim was definitely one that I
and look
looked
at
up
his
to,
sons. I never
and,
met him.
and, and I talk to him to this day. My house in Alamo, they live up the street. I seen him one day. I'm like, Big Jim, you know what I mean? And I told his daughter because she had went to come train with me, but she had posted something one day, and I told her and I told Twan too. I said, man, your dad was somebody I looked up to when I was a kid. And I said, when I be a father, I'm gonna be like him. I remember saying that one day. I was walking by and he was outside training Twan and Lil Jimmy. He was training, you know what I mean? And I was walking by, but I would see him doing it all the time. But I was like, I'm gonna be like that. That's how I'm gonna be
Mm,
with my son. You know what I mean? I remember saying that. And so it's just ironic that I end up moving up the block from him, being able to talk to him. He had pulled up to the gym, you know what I mean? And came and chopped it up with me. He called me on the phone periodically, like, hey man, what's up with you? What's up with your son? You know what I mean? So Big Jim was definitely somebody. So I often like to give him his flowers because he don't even know that. He was just being him, raising. And Big Jim was crazy too. You know what I mean? But all those things that he was, I appreciated the message that was being sent through him, and he didn't even know it. You know what I mean? How he was with his boys, I definitely appreciated that, and the fact that I get to now chop it up with him and tell him in person is super dope. You know what I mean? So shout out to Big Jim because he was definitely a person that uh, I looked up to, and he didn't even know it. He was just being the man of his household, but I was able to look at him, and and credit to myself, I was wise enough to know, like, yeah, that's how I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? So,
I'm trying to think who I had to look up to. I can look at my mom's old boyfriend, but again, I can look at him because he took me and bought me some school clothes one day. You know what I'm saying? That was a lot, you know what I'm saying, for me.
yeah,
But even at that point at like 16, I had to start working to try to get some clothes. You know what I'm saying?
for
That's
sure.
why I asked you that question the other day, like, are we the original thrifters? You know what I'm saying? When I asked you, like, are we the original thrift shoppers?
Yeah, we didn't get
Because
to none of our topics.
no, no, hell no. This was the better topic. You know what I'm saying?
We had, just so y'all know, we probably got like 10, 12, 13 topics. Once we get to texting, we have a whole bunch of topics, and I
Yeah.
promise you, we ain't touched on one of them.
Nah, but the reason I asked you that because when we was growing up,
This is one of the
never
topics.
it was are we the original thrift shoppers, and I said it because we didn't have a lot of clothes. You know what I'm saying? My mama would buy
Yeah.
each one of us three outfits for school. We had three outfits for school. It just so happened to be that me, Johnny, and Jamar, we can damn near swap clothes. So everybody kind of needs to switch out. But you know, we'll go to our homeboy, and maybe our homeboy got a fresh shirt or something after a while. Hey, let me borrow that shirt. Nigga, that's damn near shopping to us because nigga, you ain't getting this shirt back once you let me borrow it. Nigga, this mine. Nigga, you gonna see me wear it this week. You gonna see my brother wearing it 3 days later. Nigga, this shit just went thrift shopping. Nigga, we just bought that. So that's why I asked
Yeah.
you that. But I didn't have a lot of people. I've been alone. I've been alone for a long time. I've been on my own for the better part of 20. How old am I? I'm 43. I'll be 44. I've been on my own for about 25 years, roughly about 25 years. So, you know what I'm saying? So, for me, just it was everything that happened. It was just me and my son, or me and my boys at a time. You know what I'm saying? First, it was just me and Case, and then it was me and Case and Kai. Then I went through my marriage and shit like that. I got married and all that shit, and that it seemed like it was a good time, maybe. I don't know, but I don't know, right? But I've been alone so long. I don't know how to. This somebody told me this too. I'm too guarded. I'm too guarded. I don't know. Uh, I don't even know what the fuck that means. Really, I know what it means, but I don't really think I'm guarded. I just think I'm cautious and wise enough to not let everybody in. You know what I'm saying? But I've been so much alone that it's hard to step back and say, "Oh, I did do this. Oh, I did do that. Oh, I did do that," because I'm so used to being alone and doing the shit by myself. Ain't no time to stop and look back. Because as soon as I stop, what they say, if you don't move your feet, then you don't eat. As soon as I stop, then I ain't gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to keep going. And then maybe when it's time for me to go on and talk to God, and me and God have our conversation, and He say, Casey, did you feel like you lived a successful and purposeful life? I'll look back at God and say, God, I don't know. I don't have no idea if I did. All I know was I kept on going until I came to see you. So maybe my destination was from Ruta to the tutor to get from there to you. I don't know, but in the meantime, in between time, I just hope that I got enough good karma, that I did enough good in my life to outweigh the bad, because I know I made a whole lot of bad decisions. I just hope that I made up for them with the good that I try to do now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The good
No, for
karma,
sure.
the good
Yeah.
karma.
He say, I don't know how, but peace stay fresh. My partner Demond, boy, that boy used to be, whoo, that boy used to be fitted. Every new jacket,
Yeah,
shoes,
he was.
everything.
Yeah, he
That
was.
boy, whew, that boy had everything. I was trying to keep up
Goddamn
with D.
Richmond
That's
nigga.
how. Yeah, I was trying to keep up with D. That's how. Well, D actually, D from the town, but his family is Bernstein's is from Richmond. But his mom, he grew up, he lived in Oakland his whole life. But yeah, D man used to be fresh. His mom's kept him fresh. I was trying to keep up with D. No, but look, D was definitely one of the freshest moments. But for me, what I used to do, and my mom on here, so she know I ain't allowed. What I used to do is I would give me some money, right, and I knew what I wanted, so I would put my money towards it, and my mom would see me like put my money towards something, and then she'll be like, she'll put something with it. You feel what I'm saying? It's like if she seen me, you know what I mean. I would like when I got my license and shit, I got that on my own. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Like I went and paid for that shit. I paid for myself to go to driving school. But it would be times like I remember I wanted a chain. I went. It was on sale, right? I went to go get the chain, but then my mama put something on it too. So I always knew what I wanted, but I would figure out a way to come up with some bread. You know what I mean? And then it would be times where my mom's, if she bought something, she didn't have to pay for the whole thing. You know what I mean?
mm.
Just put something on it. But yeah,
Yeah,
anyway.
it was just me. If I wanted it, I had to go get it. If I wanted, I had to go get it. It wasn't no.
But I always had money. I always had
Yeah,
money though. I always worked. You feel me? Since I was 11, I
you
always
remember?
worked.
You remember? Kiana, Kiana,
Hmm.
not, not, not
I know
other
which one you talking
Kiana.
about.
Yeah, but I remember one day we were standing outside in the BVs, and I was like, "Damn, my pockets feel hella warm." And she said, "Nigga, cause you got all that goddamn money in your pocket." And you know what? That was the first time, Pete, I ever had like a pocket full of money. And
Hmm.
like I ain't never had that. Nigga, I didn't know what to do. Nigga, I'm feeling good.
Hmm.
Nigga thinking
Hmm.
I'm somebody, nigga. And at that point I knew like that ain't what started me, but I knew that I couldn't depend on nobody. If I wanted something, I had to go get it. You know what I'm saying? I had to go get it. And that's always just been my mind state. Ain't nobody finna give me shit. Ain't nobody finna give you nothing. Ain't nobody gave you that building. Ain't nobody put your son through school. Ain't nobody gave you none of this shit. That's work. That's
Sure,
work.
sure. Yeah.
That's getting up and grinding when your body beat. That's getting up and grinding when you don't feel like grinding. That's getting up and doing the shit you don't feel like doing, but you know it got to be done, so you get up and go do it. That's
Yeah.
every day of that shit, and it pays off at the end. But fuck, if a nigga don't be tired, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga don't be exhausted, nigga.
I had a, you know what? I'm thinking about it now. So I had a method too, right? If you get a fresh T-shirt,
Mm-hmm.
you can slap that bitch on with different pairs of jeans and
Every day,
a couple different pair of shoes. You just need that fresh T-shirt.
every
You know
day.
what I mean? So I would go get me a fresh little Nike T-shirt, and they used to have like 3 for 20. You know what I mean? You get you
Mm.
three. They had that deal 3 for 20, little fresh little Nike T-shirts. I'm remixing the hell out of these little T-shirts. The T-shirt fresh, you know what I mean? But I'm remixing them with jeans, but the T-shirt fresh. And then I got my couple pair of shoes I'm remixing them with, but it looked fresh because I just remixed it with this fresh T-shirt. So what I used to do is I would remix t-shirts in my fresh. Go get me a nice little fresh t-shirt. I ain't just talking about like a Coke White tee. I'm talking about like the little graphic tee, little
Mm-hmm.
Nike tee, little Jordan tee, little whatever tee. I'll remix those. And when I used to go to motherfucking Durant, go get
Mm-hmm.
me t-shirts. You know what I mean? I would go to Burlington. Nigga, I used to tear Burlington ass up, and my cousin, my cousin Miles showed me this. He would when we would go to the store, right? This is when I was driving and shit. I would like get ready to pay, right? And my cousin was like, "Why you paying full price?" I'm like, "Cause that's what you supposed to." And he was like, "Oh, you can switch the tags." I said, "What?" I said, "Hell no! Nah. Show me what you talking about." Then he would put the tag, the sale tag on the other thing, and boy, that shit would work. So I used to go to Burlington, and you get to take the sales tag, put it on the shit you want, and pay the sales price. Get two
Mm.
for one.
Come on, come on. Hey,
I
mom
probably
say she
that
taught you
probably
how to
That
mom say
probably
she
wasn't
taught you
right,
how to
but
invest. Nah,
shit,
it was what you had to
I
do.
was making it work.
I mean, when I went to Ross, when I first got my first check from working at Woodstock for summer job. I took, I don't know, that first check I took that motherfucker to Ross, bought me that cow jacket. Remember them pullovers?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I bought that Cal Berkeley jacket and then nigga whatever else I can buy. And you know when you go to goddamn South Shore, you can walk down and
Yeah.
JC Penney's was a nigga best friend. We ain't have to go to the store. We can just go through that catalog. I mean when
Yeah.
I ordered them vests with my initials on it and everything. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna be something better than what I was, but man, listen, man, God uses and when he calls us, man, he uses for what he wants us to use us for. We don't even know how he's going to use us, where your path gonna be, what the destination gonna be, where you gonna get to. But when he take you, put you in that gumbo pot, start whipping, and God was the original. He had the original risk game. You feel me? He took a little bit of that, a little bit of that, did a little bit of that, did a little bit of that, and dropped it out, and this is what we got, straight drop. You know what I'm saying? So I've been
Yeah.
blessed, man. I mean, I've been blessed to be. I've been blessed. I'll say that.
I saw
And
Cece was in here. What she said up here? She had said something.
see,
people be
She
letting
said,
these past situations continue to be the captain of their boat. So now you don't want to ask for help because of what others done to you in the past.
yeah, you know. See, no, I don't ask for help. See, no. See, no, I ain't gonna ask for shit. I'm good. I got it. That's my favorite words. I'm good. Nigga can give me $1. I'll be like, I'm good. You got it, but keep it. You good. I hand that shit off. You
I
know.
mean, shit. At the end of the day, you really need to be able to train yourself to depend on yourself. So it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world for that. If that's your bad habit, if not asking for help is your bad habit, I'd rather have that as a bad habit than the opposing bad habit, which is all you do is always look for somebody to help you. I take the. She say so irritating. I rather I rather, I rather, I rather, if I was going to have a bad habit, I'd rather have a bad habit that I'm gonna go out here and go get it, regardless, than the bad habit of sitting back and just waiting for somebody to fall off the sky and do something for
And I was looking at the damn chat. I lost it. Where'd it go? Hold on. I was looking at it, P. That shit disappeared. Oh, I can't see it no more.
me. We had a whole conversation and a whole dialogue about something that was not a topic. Uh, so if you just now coming in and you missed it, we were talking about you know, being able to uh, the willingness to ask for help, knowing when to ask for help, being okay with being honest about when things are difficult, and being able to work through those difficult times because there are opportunities on the other side of those difficulties. That's pretty much what we were talking about, and it wasn't even scripted or a topic or nothing. We just came on having real, and that's why this is called No Cap, and that's why you need to tell other people to come in and join in because this really is just me and my partner having real conversations that we would have if nobody was listening. We just chopping it up with each other, and it just so happens that we're able to deliver it in a way that hopefully people can respect, people can learn something from, and it resonates with them. But you know, like my like my lady say, she say real nigga conversations. But no, we having real men conversations. We having real people conversations. We're having real conversations because I promise you, what we just talked about for 56 minutes straight was not something that we even knew we was going to talk about before we got on here. It's to the point to where I said this a couple times before. We can't even talk to each other
Nope.
because if we start talking, we like, bro, we got to cut the camera off because we start getting in the. Now here he go.
Who
Look
is
at
it?
your chat.
I can't see the chat. It disappeared on me.
They say Raiders with two question marks, courtesy of C. Bell. To switch gears real quick, Raiders,
Don't we? Don't
two
we play?
question marks.
Don't we play the Niners this week? No, we don't play y'all this week. We play y'all this.
In the preseason for sure. I don't know when.
I know you shouldn't even put that Raiders up there. I'm gonna give you enough time to go back and delete that because who the fuck do y'all got? Brock Purdy? Hmm? That's what we're
Christian
gonna say.
McCaffrey. What's they got their defense, right?
They got they got the
Oh, he
goddamn
said, wait, your team is Seattle?
who team in Seattle?
See,
We play
Bill, you put
Seattle.
Seattle.
We play Seattle
Oh, he's
this
saying,
week.
oh, y'all play Seattle. That's what he's saying. Y'all
Yeah, we
play
play
Seattle.
Seattle this week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna beat them too. But preseason don't matter. Preseason only matters when we play the Niners.
It don't even matter.
Preseason only when we
What,
play. And I think that might be our last game because we got a joint practice with them, and that's gonna be the starters versus the starters.
it's called, what it's called? It's called the Bay Bowl. What is it called?
The Battle of the Bay. That's what I
The
would
Battle
call
of the
it.
Bay. Yeah. Oh, can you
Yeah.
still call it the Battle of the Bay? Because they in Vegas, hell yeah, it's the Battle
Hell
of
yeah.
the
Hell yeah.
Bay.
And guess what? We're gonna whoop that ass. Now. Hey, ask
That's
me if
a
he gonna
good
run
question though.
150 yards on y'all ass. Sorry ass
That's a good
motherfucker.
question though. Who do the Niners got? Wait, hold on. They got Christian
They got
McCaffrey,
Brandon Ayuk
Brandon Ayuk,
and
re-signed
Brock
him.
Purdy.
Nah, who was? But I think they had a solid defense, right? No,
Fred Warner.
Fred Warner.
Don't he be hurt? I mean, we ain't worried about no Niners. Sorry ass Niners. We ain't worried about them. We not even worried about that. That red and gold is old. Bye. Bye. Y'all won't see it this year. We have a better record than y'all. If we might got to run that 50 back. And let me not say that
I
because
gotta
you'll be
run
on
that 50
you.
back.
You know, I ain't gonna even say nothing. Leave it alone. Don't even read into it because I can't see the chat either, so I can't see what you saying. This phone fell and it fucked up my shit. It fucked up my shit. But hey, writers, man, Devontae Adams, if you ever watch our show, nigga, quit talking about us.
He
Nigga, you
said,
ain't on our
he
team no
said,
more.
what? You said, what y'all got? He said, we ain't got no Raiders.
You damn right y'all don't. What the fuck is a 49er? What the fuck is that? What is a 49er?
Shout out y'all team in the chat. If y'all got a team for look that you looking forward to seeing, I tell you who my team I'm looking forward to seeing is right behind me, right here, baby. You
Come
see
on
that
with
right
it.
there? You hear
Come
you?
on with
That's
it.
who I'm watching. Hey, this is who I. Hey, this is who everybody needs to be watching. And get your merch too. Make sure everybody in the chat once that merch come out for Micaiah, mine, North Fleet. You feel me? Once his official college merch come out, his jersey, his t-shirts, make sure y'all cop that. You
Come
know what I
on.
mean? Because that's that NIL money. You hear you
Come on.
that NIL deal. Well, you just get your NIL money with or without an NIL deal. So anything from Long Island University in New York that says Northfleet on the back, buy that shit twice.
Buy it twice. Buy it 3 times. Give one to a friend. You feel me?
Get you a
Hey,
blue one and get you a white one. You feel me?
we didn't even get to the good conversation. That was a good
We'll
conversation. I just
save it.
wanted, huh?
We can save
Oh,
it for the next time
yeah,
unless you
we'll
got
save it
something.
for the next one because we didn't win somewhere else. So as y'all know, man, like I told P, man, I got humbled this week. God humbled me. I took the humbleness and I asked P how was his week, and he told me his week was just as turbulent as mine, but his was
Hmm.
a turbulence in the blessings. Mine was a turbulence in the lessons.
Hmm.
Either way it go, God works the way He gonna work, and He delivered a message and the messenger to you right when you need it, and that's what happened. So where we went today was,
Truth,
uh, yeah,
honesty,
truth. Be able to receive the help and
transparency.
and know that it don't make you a weak person to receive help when you need it, and it's okay to ask for it. I don't know how much help I'm going to be asking for, even though I said again, my pride don't let me do it, but I understand that it's okay to do it, and that's the lesson that was
That's the
learned
right
from me.
place.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm. So if any of y'all, I ask for help, and y'all help me, thank you.
Mm.
Don't expect a lot of it from me though, because I'm not that kind of person. But I appreciate it, and I know some of the people who help me, they probably don't even watch, but hey, I'll be telling them. But
Right on.
hey,
Definitely.
sometimes you don't even say just give a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Hey, you see they canceled the BET Awards, right?
I did not.
They canceled the BET Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards.
I did not.
It don't matter because we ain't watching. How when the last time you watched one?
I did not.
Exactly. So it didn't even matter. I don't even like BET.
I don't well, to be fair, from my point of view, I don't watch I don't watch I don't watch TV. See Bell what? See Bell
I
gotta get
can't.
interviewed. KC been saying he want us to bring C Bell on here and interview him. You know, we gotta see if, C Bell wanna actually come on,
But who just
Um
said that? Hold on, cause I
my
can't see
brother.
the chat. See, Bell don't be want to come on, man. He don't be. He don't be want to come on, man.
well
Oh, there go
well
the chat right there.
he's retired. He's enjoying retirement first and foremost. He's traveling the world doing his thing. He sent me a picture of a damn rattlesnake walking by him, slithering by him the other day on his walk. You know what I mean? So See, Bell is touching corners of the world, enjoying everything that he worked very hard for and afforded himself to do. In a position, I said this before, to actually enjoy retirement, and he's doing exactly that. But it's because he's very intelligent, was very intelligent at a young age with money management, credit, and knowing how to get into like um, owning property and just managing money and credit. Since he my big cousin, but since a young age he was very financial literate. Yeah, literate. Yeah, financial literacy, and he's an example of how to do it and what to do. I'm not talking about like being because a motherfucker can be rich and not know how to invest and do things the right way and lose it all. And a motherfucker can be just great at what they do. So yeah, walked around the lake today, 6,034 feet above. Oh yeah, you. Oh yeah, you. You was breathing hard. That's that sea level. It's a lot different. Especially they got all them inhalers, them special inhalers out there though. I went out there for one of my college football games, and every store, even the gas stations, they got them out there like Colorado and all that.
Hmm.
They every store you go into, even like Target, in every store, it's these special inhalers for the elevation because it's real. You go out there, you gonna need it. Yeah.
Hey, that. Hey, man, it give you something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's what you look for. Uh, the what they call it, the carrot and the stick. For me, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Give me something to look forward to so I can keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
keep on moving. When you see somebody else doing good, motherfucker, you ask that question. Fuck. What you say, P? Is people do they be
You
hating?
talking
Do they be
about?
hating? Do they be hating?
The hating question. The people who love you the most can be unaware that they actually hating on you at the times when they hate on you because they're blinded by how much they love you. And if you were they got real love for you. You know what I mean? Like people who got real love for you. It ain't no question they got real love for you. But that don't exempt them from hating sometimes.
But is it hating if they didn't have if their intentions wasn't to hate on you? That's what I
Yeah,
asked you.
yeah, yeah. You asked me, but is it? Yeah, and I understood your question. I said that's a great question, but the answer is actually yes. And here's why: because you got square ass motherfuckers that's hating, just blatantly hating. Like, what type of person is you? What's wrong with you, boy? What the fuck is you on? Huh? Like, just squares. What, like, boy, you got them, but then you got individuals who unintentionally. They didn't have no intentions on hating. But I understand what you're saying because could be coming from a place where they think they're helping, not hating. I understand that. That is a scenario. I'm talking about the scenario when they not trying to give you something and you take it as hating. No, when they motherfucking hating and it ain't no way around it. But they don't see it because they're blind because they would be offended because they like, well, I got nothing but love for you. Why would I hate on you? But if you pulled their course, they'd be like, oh shit, I didn't even know I was hating. I could give you some scenarios of people that I was like, damn, they didn't even know they was hating. But so that's what made me think about it. Like,
You know what
but
I'm
I know these
saying?
got people got real they got real love for you, but sometimes because of the love, they don't know. But see, that's just not in me. It ain't in me. Some people have it in them. You know what I mean? I was talking to somebody and it was like, that's envy. And then I was like, yeah, but people who love you. And I was like, I caught myself. I was saying, I was like, damn, that don't mean that they can't have slight envy in them just because they love you. You know what I mean? But that envy just ain't in me. You know what I mean? So it just don't exist. I ain't never hated on nobody in my life, but I can recognize when people be slipping up and I be seeing a little hate. I'll be like, "Oh, niggas, you hate." You know what I
Mm.
mean? It ain't no big deal. It's cool. It ain't nothing major. It ain't no life threatening thing. But boy, that's hate right there. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, you know.
I give yeah. I mean, mm, some people do be envious of you though. And sometimes it can be the people closest to you because they can feel like or wish that they was in your position. You know what I'm saying? And wonder why they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Or why what make you feel like you the only person can do it? You know, people get like that. When you get people like that, you just kind of gotta use that as fuel to keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you got some people who be doing the hating and don't even realize they hating. Maybe they just natural haters.
It's in them and they don't even recognize it. That's all I'm saying. And it don't usually come out, but it could
Mm.
be. People can love
Lord, that was
everything.
a good answer.
People can love everything about you that they feel fits you. I'm gonna say it. People can love everything about you that they feel fits you. They accept this because this fits you, and we love this because it fits you. This is you. But if you're capable of being a person who can do well in other arenas, people might hate if you do well over here too, because they love this right here about you. What the fuck are you doing over here? So they
Mm.
inadvertently become envious, and there's a little bit of hate because, hold on, Deion Sanders is a football player. What the fuck is he doing coaching and doing a great job? You understand? So I just made that as an example. People can love you right here, but when you are capable to be great in different arenas and you choose to use that greatness in other arenas, even the people who love you sometimes could be like, oh yeah, I support this what you do, but they may not necessarily want to support this over here the same because now you're getting into other lanes that you trying to take over. You know what I mean? So anyway, Flo say,
It's like people that love you put their fear and failure on you and call it advice. And that's why I said
I
that was
don't
a
take
good
that
answer.
shit. I don't accept that on no day from nobody. You can't
What
even talk to
advice?
me. No, people's fear and their failures or their fear of failures or I cut that shit short. You can't even keep talking to me.
Mm.
I'm not even sitting there for that. You're right. But if you know that about people, quit. Don't sit there and let man cut that shit off. Why do you got to listen to that? I unapologetically cut that shit off, man. You ain't talking to me anyway. I don't want to hear none of that. I take advice, but when people start talking, motherfucker told me my son couldn't go to De La Salle because it's too hard on him. That's too much on him. That's for them white kids and them Asian kids. He can't do that. Man, who the fuck? What? I cut that shit short. My son graduated from De La Salle. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't just go to the motherfucker. He got his diploma from there. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, when it comes to people fears, that's them living in their head and what they know. That's on them. That ain't got nothing to do with you. And you don't have to be a fool and sit there and listen to it.
Mm. Come on. Come on. Listen. Oh, good, man. I like that. I like today's episode. Today's episode was, man, these niggas canceled PBS. How you cancel PBS?
Shit, well, I don't watch TV, so
Man, you watch PBS. You gonna watch it now, but Sesame Street, nigga? They canceled Sesame Street.
that's
This
crazy.
motherfucker. This
It's
motherfucker.
like we're
But
making enough money.
now, it's publicly right. Trump. Oh, we can't say that
Oh,
on here. I don't know. They might come start banning us. Hey, yeah, this fool, fool canceled PBS. How how evil did you hear when Brad taught the farmers? He
cool.
taught the farm Trump. He taught the farmers, the illegals. We're not gonna deport them. If they work for you on your farm, you own them. They're your responsibility.
Oh, that's crazy. That's slavery.
And so we're not they're not going to get no benefits or no rights, but they're your responsibility.
They're your
They're,
slave.
they're your property. Hello,
If he
you see,
said that, that's crazy.
that's the exact word. You see what they're doing right now. That the tech in Texas, they trying to redistrict Texas, bro. They're trying to redistrict Texas. So the Democrats in Texas, they want 5 more seats to open so they can put 5 more Republican seats in there so he can win the midterms. So the Democrats that's in Texas, they up and left to Illinois. So now he's trying to have them arrested. He put out warrants and shit for them to arrest them so they can come back and vote. There's no more Tiny Desk performances. They was part of NPR, which is no more nothing. This fool done canceled everything. And now he's saying be a slave. They got a new law out now. They just did another one. I think it's called the I put it on my Instagram. I gotta go back and look at it. The Esther Law, I think it's called. The Esther Law. He's coming after black people too. He's coming after black people too. But this nigga, this, this is the I don't know where our country's going. I don't know where we're going as a people. But if y'all don't have y'all business mindset and start making some kind of moves to employ yourself and make sure that you ain't dependent on these folks to provide for you and your people. I just seen something in California. They found out the pigs, even though I know it happened. I hope nobody on here is still eating pork, but the damn pigs had blue meat on the inside of them. The pigs had blue meat, so they've been eating rat poison, and that's why their meat is blue. So he already done fired the people who watches over the food, the CDC and the FDA. He done been firing them left and right. So, and they just approved selling fake chicken legs or something. I know
No
you don't
more
eat meat.
sodas. No more. I sure don't. No more
Yep,
sodas and candy off EBT as a
yep,
mess.
yep. You can't buy chips and soda with your EBT card no more. No more junk food.
That's probably a good thing. Nigga, buy some food that's healthy.
You would have said that. I would expect that from
Don't
you, P.
don't
I
ever
mean,
drink soda. Don't ever drink soda in your life. Hallelujah. Save yourself. Hopefully, all the sodas get stripped off the goddamn shelves then. Because if motherfuckers ain't buying it, can't supply it, and you can take the poison off the shelf. Hey, you know what else would be great? Don't buy cigarettes. Hopefully, all the tobacco can get taken off the shelves. When there's, I be feeling like people who smoke cigarettes, I should be able to kill them because they're sitting out there completely committing suicide and murder at the same time. They trying to kill themselves and everybody else. I feel like I should be able to take them out. Don't smoke your cigarettes around me. Take the sodas, the cigarettes, and all that shit off the shelves. Hell yeah. I'm EBT. Don't yeah. Fuck a soda. That shit is none of alcohol too. I'm the wrong person.
we can tell.
I'm the
We can
wrong
tell.
person. And
We can
you
tell.
think if you gonna get some sympathy for shit that's poison, that shit is literally poison. You ever been secondhand smoke is a huge killer, and when people who smoke cigarettes kill yourself, nigga. Go do that shit where only you can kill yourself, nigga. Don't kill. Man, I was training at the park, training my athletes. Now we was at the park where there's kids at. They was
And
playing
that's
lacrosse
grapes.
on one field. They was playing baseball on another field, and it was kids playing in the park. And it was this white dude. It was a Caucasian man sitting over there with his lady and trying to. He's smoking, but he's doing it like this, and I smell the smoke in the air. And I'm like, this is one thing. I don't want confrontation with nobody. But when it comes to that cigarette smoke, nigga, fuck you. But I'm like, okay, I'm representing my brand, but I'm looking at Cuz and I want to go say something to him. And every time I get ready to go say something to him, I say, dog, don't say nothing to him. And I'm like, man, fuck that. And I'm like, no, nah, don't go say it. I'm having this war with myself. So I just start staring at him. And then he put his shit out and him and his wife walk off. I didn't say nothing to him. I just kept staring at him, but I wanted to say something so bad, but I knew it wasn't the right thing to do because it could be confrontation. And then I'm representing my business and my brand. But at the same time, this is a public service announcement. I want people to hear this. I don't care who don't like it and how they feel about it. If you smoke cigarettes, I feel like I should be able to bust your motherfucking head if you smoking your cigarettes and you blowing that shit around innocent people who don't smoke cigarettes. I really feel like that. I should be able to take a pistol and pistol whip you in your motherfucking skull if you blowing your cigarette smoke in places around people who don't smoke cigarettes. Because you a motherfucker is committing suicide and trying to take people with them. So I'm gonna bust your motherfucking head so you can hurry up, get up out of here, and you ain't taking me. That's how I feel about cigarette smoke. Anyway, CC say to the white meat, P, you motherfucking right.
You didn't do the you didn't take your 10 best practices and write down your good one for the day. nigga, nigga, around the world. Nigga, I don't know which nigga this is. This ain't P. This ain't P today, nigga. I don't know which nigga you just done brown out. I guess you heard that how you do that there and went crazy. Nigga, Master P today. Nigga, how you do that there? Nigga, god damn. What's wrong with you? This nigga said kill them all. You two
Man,
people just
that's
playing.
just how I feel about cigarette smoke. What y'all say? You don't have to. You don't have the right to give. Yeah, yeah. With that cigarette smoke. What about
See, Bill say, what about
wine?
weed? And wine and
What about
weed.
weed? Weed. See, here's the thing. Weed is alcohol. When I said alcohol, I was talking. When I said alcohol, I was talking about wine too. I was not excluding wine. Now, here's the thing. Let me see. What's it say? Al Davis. Somebody said something about Davis. Actually, you're right. The person you're person why killed somebody killed themselves. What did it say?
I don't even know where you at.
When the smoke lit their car, smoke cigarettes, it's somewhere it said Davis, food and nourishment, something like that. But anyway, um, marijuana. Marijuana is a plant. You still shouldn't just do it anywhere and everywhere and all crazily, but you can smell the difference between the two smokes. Tobacco smells like straight poison. Marijuana smells like marijuana. And though you shouldn't just be anywhere blowing smoke in people's faces and all that type of stuff, marijuana is actually a plant. Now, depending on what you do with the plant, it has properties that can actually heal. People use CBD a lot in their bath soaks. They don't use fucking tobacco in their bath soaks. People use it in their joint ointments. They rub CBD. You know what I mean? But if you set fire to it, yeah, it has a smell. So marijuana is not the same as tobacco because marijuana is on the shelves for healing properties. And ain't no fucking cancer stick on the or there no tobacco on the shelves for no type of healing properties. Because people right now who use CBD for joint pain and all kind of overcoming like illnesses and all kind of stuff for therapy. It's people who use it to just cope and vibe. You understand? And they do it more respectfully for the most part than people with tobacco. I got a way more bigger problem with tobacco. Here's the difference too. Here's the difference too. Tobacco and alcohol are huge killers, but they sold every day legally. Marijuana, which can have healing properties, is determined to be illegal and send people to prison. But the reason is alcohol and tobacco is way more addictive.
Hmm.
The dependency to get off of alcohol and tobacco is much harder. It's a lot harder to quit smoking cigarettes than it is to quit smoking weed. It's a lot harder to overcome being alcoholic than it is to overcome being a weed head.
Hmm.
A nigga will quit smoking weed and be cool. Put it like this: if a motherfucker have to go to they got a piss test. Nigga who been smoking weed his whole life, and now he got a piss test or he go to jail, he gonna put that weed down like it's nothing. Now, if they had to get piss test for cigarettes, that nigga would be right back in jail because he wouldn't be able to do it
Hmm.
because it's so addictive Their body will crave it like a sickness. But the nigga, you tell the nigga right now, you gonna go to jail if you don't quit smoking that weed. Done.
Mm.
You gonna go to jail, you quit smoking them cigarettes. Mm.
So you saying they arrest the nigga for weed, but they want to arrest the nigga, for cigarettes and beer that's killing, that drunk driving killing, the secondhand smoke, the lung cancer and all that. But it's the same
Suicide.
government. It's the same government
Suicide.
that'll sell you guns on the same corner that your weed on the same corner that your cigarettes on the same corner that your liquor. 'Cause all that shit go hand in hand. Guns,
Mm-hmm.
weed, smoke, wine, liquor, beer, it all go hand in hand, right? So, But this is America. Got to make it great again. Sell more cigarettes. They call them cools for a reason because you're cool if you smoke it. Hey, they sell them to the Newports. We go pick them up. We say we'll be back tomorrow, bro. Remember that commercial? See you tomorrow, bro. Anyway, Pete, we can't be on here too long. Nigga, it's late. We
You
started
gotta
late
go to sleep,
today.
I know.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Tracy Drake, keep up the good hard work you put in, nephew. So proud of you. Auntie is proud of you. Thank you, Auntie,
Thank
for
you,
joining our show tonight. That was my Auntie. I don't know you. Hey, Auntie Tracy.
Auntie.
Hey, man, look, man, we're
Yeah,
going
I
to get
know it's
back
late
on.
where you at. You gotta get up, man. Go ahead and get off here. Well, it's
Yeah,
almost
listen,
yeah. It's late.
man, we did it. We did an hour and a half. We came
No,
through.
I'm saying it's late. You should have been
Yeah,
got off.
we should have been. Hey, listen, man, sometimes we got to come deliver the message. And look, we didn't know where it was going, but we went and we did what we did. So I ain't gonna tell y'all we're gonna be back on Sunday, but we might be back on Sunday. Oh, I always say that, and then we be on like Wednesday and shit. But hey, man, hey, give us our
Man,
exit
we
show
appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Remember to tell a friend and tell a friend to join in. We still want to get 20 to 25 people in the chat so we can do some free giveaways. But we appreciate y'all tuning in to another No Cap Live episode with yours truly. That is my partner KC. I am Coach P. And we out this thing. We'll see y'all in the next
on the next one. All right, in a minute, brother.
one.
I don't know how to cut it off though. Hold on.